by video just to make it a little more personable and give me a chance to kind of chat with you all. What I want to talk to you today about is that life is a vapor from Psalm 39. And what we see here is David is curious, he's perplexed, he's wondering about his circumstances. They're hard, and he's crying out to God, just asking God for help. Well, in his prayer, and God teaches us, by the way, just as he taught David, through our prayers, God is teaching David about his character and his nature. He's also teaching David what he's doing in his life. So, brethren, the first thing that David learns is that when times are hard and your situation is perplexing, that you have to resist the temptation to complain against God. David says in Psalm 39, I will guard my ways that I may not sin with my tongue and guard my mouth as with a muzzle. You see, the temptation for all of us is that we blame God, or we complain and we grumble. We forget God's goodness. Well, brethren, God also will go to great lengths to show you the transitory nature of life. David says in verse 5, Behold, you have made my days as handbreadths, and my lifetime is nothing in your sight. You see, God uses our circumstances in our life to show us, you know what really matters. He shows us that life is short. But brethren, God also wants you to perceive the nature of the human condition, to understand your transitory nature, the shortness of life. And as you understand that, it gives you the proper perspective and the proper attitude towards life. David says that surely every man is at his best a mere breath. And if all of us are just a mere breath away from death, then how should we live our lives? We should live our lives not in the pursuit of wealth and happiness, but to the glory of God. And the final thing that David learns that God desires His people to hope and depend on Him and not the things in this life. I love verse 11. He says, you consume as a moth what is precious to Him. And he's talking about how we're chastened by God, and God uses circumstances, tough circumstances in our life, to trials and sickness to consume, to expose what we hold precious and consume those things so that all we have left is hope and dependency upon Him. Brethren, I pray that you've been encouraged this morning, and I pray that this will do much in your life to help you to glorify God and honor Him. In Jesus' name, thank you.